G'day folks, welcome to Stuff and Such. So we got a little something different on the go today. Today we're going to be trying to do an unboxing of the Woodland Mills wood chipper that I've got. So this wood chipper I've been waiting for several years actually to buy, and today's the day, so it's kind of an exciting day for me. Unfortunately, it's starting to become winter again, so it's going to make things a little challenging on the unboxing side of things. I was hoping to give a fairly detailed video on unboxing and what's like inside and stuff like that, view the quality, but with the snow it's going to make it a little more challenging, but we're going to do our best here because I want to get into it and I can't wait. So let's get into it. This was supposed to arrive on last couple days ago when spring was still in full bore. Can't even talk this morning. But unfortunately, we're in for about one more week of cold weather before it starts to warm back up again. I'd like to have this thing up and running, chipping wood for me. It's a good strap. Wonder if a free hat's on the inside. Supplies. For me, I'm kind of debating whether I should lift it off or work on it up here. This is the front. We'll take the cage off and then we'll debate whether to take the entire unit off the pallet, off the trailer. So far, I've yet to see actual instructions. It's not like it's something that's right on the outside of the box where you can take it off the night before, sit down and go to reading. There's that. So right now I'm just kind of a bit blind on what to do. I think this thing is a chute. Kind of skimpy on the welds. Like for the extra 15-20 seconds it would take to fill in around it. Wouldn't have been that much time compared to the booger welds they got in there. So far, I've yet to stumble upon a hat. Could be wearing it right now for this review, but no chapeau for moi. So I imagine this is the chute. Chute's fairly heavy duty, feels. The infeed chute, that is. I don't know why they don't have instructions right out in the open on top, or something fluorescent orange saying open this package first, or doesn't really affect me so much. I'm fairly mechanically inclined, but it is kind of nice to have a clue of what you're doing. I assume somewhere there's a box of fasteners to put stuff together. One other thing I kind of wish they'd asked, and maybe they'll surprise me, but when ordering it, would have been nice if they asked if it's Cat 1 or Cat 2 tractor. That way you can have the right size pins. Okay, so we got two chutes that are different and two that are a mirror image. No further do we know what we're doing. So I see that these bolts are all loose. I assume it's for something. Like I assume it's got to get reversed or something along those lines. I guess the next spot we should... Oh, there we finally see something. Manual and hardware inside tube. So there's that label there. Guess that's how we know. I imagine that's where the assembly manual is. Whole bunch of fasteners. Let's take a peek inside this manual. The operator's manual probably doesn't have anything to do with assembly. Oh, I guess it kind of does. Remove all the loose components from the skid. In chute, control panel, control arm. Okay, so we gotta basically just keep taking crap off the thing. Go from there. Oh. I did not think that's what I thought it was. The entire time just kind of looking at this big old flange over here, I thought it was the PTO shaft. It's the chute. Man, they're chimpy on the welds. So now we got a chute. What we got here? Another thing in the box. So here we have some handles. No idea what they're for. Guess they probably go there. I'm assuming that this mounts to the base of that thing. Ooh, that's a heavy box. Oh my goodness, they're horny about saran wrap. Everything is wrapped in saran wrap. Throw in some craft paper or something. Oh goodness. It's one heavy steel arm for something. Threaded holes. I guess that's a chainsaw holder. Okay, let's they are threaded. So here we have the tractor hitching part on the arms. And they got Cat 1, but they're threaded, so maybe they actually put Cat 2 in here and I can change them out. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. That kind of sucks. Alright, I don't think there's anything more we need in this box. Million fasteners. Now on the back side we got the push bar for the chute, hydro control, and what I'm assuming is the round edge that goes on the outside of the start of the chute. On the infeed chute. Okay. So as far as I know, I got everything off the thing. Let's take a peek at the manual. So we got everything off. Remove the upper. So we're going to want some heavy fasteners. So those ones that are loose, I gotta remove them. Slide the hitch arm out. They must no longer ship them with those in. Okay. So they're talking about these bolts here. And they're talking about these big arms here. It's kind of like they want them like this. Nice slide. Kind of dumb. So I gotta loosen this bolt off. And then thread it into, I assume, this thing here. Not entirely sure why it's in there in the first place, but off I go to go get a socket. For anyone who might be interested, 24 mil. So the threads in this bolt are pretty buggered. You can see the something might cause problems threading in. It's kind of an alignment issue with the black plate and the front, and the green plate. You can see they had kind of oblong stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Don't see how that's gonna thread in there without cross threading. Kind of stupid design that. Somehow this whole green part here needs to tip. So it does pivot. Now how to do this one person. Ouch. Can't tell if I got it or not. The alignment's really poor. So you gotta tip that back, and then I assume you now tighten it everything. Alright, let's do the other side. So they did that to make it fit within the shipping crate. Certainly ain't so easy when you got a bad back right at the moment. You know, if they hadn't threaded it, it'd be a million times easier. But now I'm stuck trying to solve an alignment issue. Well, Woodland gets a thumbs down on this design. I see no way some older person could do this. So none of this is actually tight as per instruction. This is kind of what I'm fighting with. This whole thing pivots on this bolt. So because I have to have it lined up perfectly, because it's threaded, it has to be lined up perfectly. My machinist brain says to, if they were worried about alignment, throw an acorn nut on a chamfered backside and have it just a through hole that's not threaded, like a lug nut, so self-centering. That way you can do it from the back side, and if you didn't want to do it from the back side, you can, or if you want, you could use a countersunk bolt. The whole thing needs to come up about a 1/16 of an inch. Somebody wasn't using their thinking cap when they designed this. As typical with engineers. Probably not too many people know that about me on this channel, that I used to be a machinist back in the day. Not one of those CNC ones, but the kind that actually engages their brain on a manual one. So you could have used if they wanted to actually center something, suppose just let it sit and lose all your actual alignments on your bolt pattern. What you could have done is use countersunk stuff. And that way you can have tolerance around the bolt, move things around, and when you tighten in your countersinks, they all pull straight. Did kind of say wait for a bit, do not tighten hardware until a later step. I see what they've done. Kind of goofy. Okay. I'm going to show you why it's stupid that they sent only Cat 1. So here we have a Cat 1 and a Cat 2. And as you can see, it's got piles of play. The reason I find it a little dumb that they only put Cat 1 is because they claim that this chipper is minimum 35 and up to 100 horse. So if you're recommending right off the hop that you should have like 50 plus horse at a minimum, then obviously most of the tractors this thing should ride on is a Cat 2. And not like the pins are that expensive, it'd be an extra $5 probably. Then you can put the proper one on and not have it flopping around. And if they didn't want to just send them as a customary here just in case, then you could have at checkout had it as an option of what you wanted to do. So here we gotta get a big old crescent wrench and tighten up the pins here. This brace design is kind of cool. Big heavy bar. I haven't seen where it absolutely screams I'm heavy duty, but a person on the phone that's guaranteed to me, a lady there, when I called, she said that I can chip all the bush over there as much as I want, and it would chip 8-inch oak all day, no problem. So we shall see how that goes. So we need 2 upper braces now. I don't remember seeing a second one. They might have forgot to send me something. Oh, they're in here. That's really thin. I thought they were going to be as thick as that thing, because why not, eh? Don't know if they changed their design from their manual. In the manual it's saying that each one is bolted on individually, but I'm kind of getting the impression that this probably sandwiches in the middle. If that's the case, I like this idea better. Makes it stronger. It's just that you kind of have to read, or rather you have to kind of guess in between the lines. Stuff like that it's just dinky. It's not something I'm typical on seeing on heavier equipment. I don't know if it's now time to tighten this stuff, or I kind of feel like it has to be. I'm gonna tighten these things in. And then one more. Okay, so I think this end's all done. Mind you, there's the PTO shaft. You're supposed to cut your PTO shaft to length, so we'll see how that goes. Usually fairly standard. Maybe we'll make this 2 videos. So this video will be this end, other video will be the shoot. We'll just label them so they're easy. PTO side and shoot side. Bye for now.